Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lara, or Lara Likes Mascara. I consider myself to be somewhat of a makeup minimalist. You may not think that's true after watching this video, but I'm certainly more of a minimalist than I was before I went on this no-buy. The no-buy is actually what inspired me to start making videos about my relationship with makeup, and I've heard from a lot of you that it's been helpful to hear about my experiences and my makeup no-buy and low-buy journey as well. People have been asking for a long time for me to actually show my full makeup inventory, so that's what I have done. I filmed my inventory intending for it to be one video, not thinking that I would have over an hour of footage and that I would actually have to make it two. Don't get me wrong, I probably could have made it one video and really try to cut out as much as possible and just made it like a 40 or 45 minute video, but that's just too long for me. I know some people like long videos, but that's just not my style on this channel, so I figured it made more sense to split it into two. So if you have not seen that video, I will link it here, of course. That is the first half of my makeup inventory, so that is foundation, concealer, blush, bronzer, highlight, face kind of stuff, and then this part of the video is going to be, I would say, like majority lips and lip products, mascara, eyeliner, and yeah, all that fun sort of stuff. So that's gonna be it for now. Thanks so much for checking out this video, and let's get into the second half of my makeup inventory. Also, this is the first time that I have ever filmed my makeup inventory, so I can't really compare it to what my collection looked like before, but if you want to have some kind of idea, you can definitely watch my previous empties and decluttering videos as well as my project pan videos. I have made it through a lot of makeup in the past couple of years while on this no-buy. I am doing a project pan, and also every month or every other month I do a video decluttering some products in my collection and talking through what I finished that month. So this is really a pared down version of my collection, and I'm looking forward to the future when it is even more minimalist, whenever that may be. Okay, this might look ludicrous for mascaras. I'm used to seeing people these days with like, I don't know, 3 mascaras in their collection, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Meanwhile, they're thinking, what is wrong with me? I didn't realize until the past couple of years that most people did not have this many mascaras. I kind of assumed that this was just how it worked. You had more mascaras than any other category in your makeup collection. Alas, no. I'm not going to go through all of these because I have a whole video on my mascara collection. I will link that right here. I have actually decluttered a lot since that video, so there's way fewer now. I don't even know how many, so let's count together. Oh, I forgot a couple. One sec. Okay, we're back. I forgot about these 2 new ones. Shift that all down a little bit to make room. Yeah, haven't tried that. Haven't tried that. One day when I get through all of these, who knows when that will be, but let's go. 25 plus 2 new ones. Oh my god, you guys, I'm under 30. Before I was up to 40 or in the low 40s, and now I'm under 30. That's unbelievable. This next year, I would love if I was able to get it down to 20. There's a couple of mascaras that I'm really trying hard to finish. This one. Actually, that's it. These are the only 2 that I'm trying to finish off. But who knows, maybe there'll be a couple of other ones that I'm able to get out of my collection. I love my mascara collection, like for the most part. I love all of these, but there's a couple that I would just like to get rid of. This one I don't love, this one I don't love, and this one has gotten a little bit dry, and oh, this one, yeah, I'd love to get rid of that one. That one's really old. So that's my mascara collection. That's all I'll say on that. Okay, here are my palettes. Oh, I'm so impressed because I did a palette collection video. I think it was in 2020, like at the very end of 2020. I did it in collaboration with Sally Choi. So you can see all my palettes then, and I've decluttered a bunch since then. Okay, technically I also have this one, but I am planning to get rid of this by the end of November or December, for sure by the end of 2021, just because I have other shades like these and I don't love it and it's broken. So yes, this is currently in, but it will be out soon, so let's just consider it gone. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 palettes. That's excellent. I think that's a really good number, and I actually see myself decluttering a couple of these at some point in the future if I do bring in any new ones. So I can see this changing as well. This City Mini palette, I don't get much use out of this because it's just not my kind of color story anymore. You can see by the purples and the silver. That was a gift. And this one, I used to love this palette, but I think it's just too neutral for me now, and I just don't get use out of it anymore. Though it is MAC, so I have a harder time parting ways with like nicer, more expensive items. This, one of my absolute favorites, and this is so perfect for summer and for fall, so I get a lot of use out of this even though it doesn't look like I've had that much use. I swear I do. This is the one that is currently in my makeup basket. Just love this. It's totally my color story. You can see I'm super into orange. It's my favorite eyeshadow color. This is also in my Shop My Stash right now. You can see that color is super similar to this color there as well. So that is duplicated. And this just has a bunch of colors that I don't have anywhere else. It has a couple of yellows. It has some pinks. You can see I don't have pinks anywhere else in my eyeshadow collection except for one in there. Then I have this one. I totally finished off that color, but I still have these three. This is good for fall. This is from the brand Collection. I also got this one in the UK. I wish it had more color payoff, and it is quite powdery, but this is good to reach for once in a while. I used to use this all the time, so I have gotten a lot of use out of it, but it's just not something I reach for as much anymore. Then Orange Glad. This, sometimes I find that this is my favorite palette. Sometimes it's in second or third place, but I just love the oranges. I love the shimmers. If you know my makeup style, you know I love this. So those are my palettes. We have two setting sprays. This is the same, this is just a smaller version. This one is 30 milliliters and this one is, wow, 118. It's gonna last me a long time. I don't use setting spray every day. I would say this is about half full, so it takes me a long time to get through. So yeah, I think I'll have these for a long time. I didn't know where else to put this. These are oil blotting sheets, but it's kind of like a setting product, something you do at the end of your makeup routine, so I figured I'd put them here. This contains 50. I probably only have like 10 left. I've been trying to finish these off for a while. They're fine, but I honestly find that toilet paper works just as well, so I don't find these super useful. Also, I already realized that I forgot several items. First, this is a lash serum. I think that this would count in the mascara category. Didn't know where else to put it. Had this for a long time. Don't use it very much. And then for highlights, I forgot two of them. This one, I think I forgot because honestly I don't use it. Like, I've had this for way too long, so it's probably not good to use, but I just think it's so pretty that I keep it in my vanity. This is an item that should be decluttered, to be frank. And then this one is another highlight. This is a cream highlight. Not sure how I forgot about it because I got it pretty recently. This was sent from the brand and I really do like it, but I don't reach for it a ton yet, but I think I like this better than my other cream highlight. Another Merit product. This is a concealer slash foundation. It kind of functions as both. I do really like this. It's a bit higher coverage than I expected, but it's super nice and it actually looks like skin. So those are the products I've forgotten so far. Okay, eyelid primer. Let's start with this one. This is from NYX. It is in the color Milk. Kind of need to sharpen that. I've had this for way too long, but it seems perfectly fine, and it's finally coming back into fashion, I guess. Like, people are buying this again, although with different packaging. Yeah, I like it. It's nice to have just like a white cream base. It's the only product I have like that. And then I also have this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I think, yeah, this is just a little sample. I think this is good. I think it's effective. However, I always prefer my eyeshadow primer to have a color to it. I think it's got a bit of a color, but it's just not quite as pigmented as I would like in order to cover up my eyeshadow veins. So I don't like it quite as much as this next product. This is the Painterly Paint Pot. This is my second one. I bought a backup before I finished the first one, and this is one of the sole products that I don't regret doing that, because if I had waited, by the time I finish it, I had gone cruelty free and then I wouldn't have bought this, but I'm just glad that I have it because this lasts me forever. I only need like 1 or 2 kind of swipes of it per day, so this honestly lasts years. And then this is not actually that product. I've just put some of a makeshift eyelid primer in there, and I'm almost done trying to finish that off because it really does not work as an eyelid primer. Okay, wow, I only have one swatch so far. I mean, I have a couple of other little ones, but that's pretty impressive. So these are brows. Let's start off with the powder products. This, don't want to give a spoiler because this is in my project pan, but I still have that color. That's like a waxy one. That one was a powder. I like the powder a lot more than I like the waxy one. So who knows, I may actually declutter that rather than panning it. And then there is just like an eyelid slash brow bone shade there. Yes, but I've gotten significant use out of that. This is a repurchase. This is the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. I love this so much that this is another backup product. I might regret it. I'm not sure, just because I have all these other ones that are essentially the same thing, but I just love this. I actually never used that wax there, but I like that there was kind of a variety there. There was 2 different colors depending on how dark I wanted my brows to look, but I barely used anything of that, as you can see. Then we've got this Sonia Kashuk one. I bought this as an eyeshadow duo. I think it is eyeshadow. Neutral ground eye duo, just says eyes, so I guess you could use it however, but as you can see, that color there is a bit too dark for my brows. That one's a little bit light, but I have used this on my brows and I actually quite liked how it looked, so there you are. And then this one, I don't feel like taking it out of its packaging, but you can see it's a powder, so that's good because I like powder better than wax, and I obviously have not opened that yet. I really don't need this many brow powders, but I used to be obsessed with brows, so that's why I have so many there. And then this is a wax in the color Dirty. This is Fluid Line. This is kind of like the paint pot, and I really do like how this looks on my brows, but I find it takes a little bit more time to work in than a powder. So I used to use this a lot, but now I haven't reached for it in a while. I don't even remember how I feel about this, so probably should reach back for it. I just love the packaging of these little paint pots. And then, oh, I only have 2 of these left. That's good. I really thought I had more. I may have more, we'll see. This is the Annabelle eyebrow pencil. I think I've gone through like 4 of these. This is the product that I probably repurchased the most, and it is the first eyebrow product that I ever used. So it has a special place in my heart. Still works great. I just don't use it much anymore because I'm trying to use up those powders, obviously. This one I have not used. It is still in the packaging. It is from Annabelle. I feel like maybe what happened was I asked for this as a present, and it was probably my mom who got it for me. Like, I told her the wrong name or something, and so she got me this one. You can see it's different, and this is it's a twist up, and I don't like those as much, but I haven't used it yet, so who knows? I may like it a lot. And then for brow gel, I've got these 2. This is by Maybelline. Don't really love it, to be honest, but it is a lot of product. If you're looking for a brow gel that disperses a ton of product, this is probably the one for you. I think it will last me a long time. And then this was sent to me by the brand. This is from Merit, and I do like this. It doesn't give off nearly as much product. I like the wand, but there's not very much product in this. So there we are. That is my brow collection. 2 brow gels, 1 wax, 2 brow pencils, and then 4 duo powders. Okay, these I won in a contest. Oh, this one too, actually. So I've actually never reached for them. There were way more to begin with, and I decluttered a bunch. I should say that about all of this stuff. I've actually decluttered a bunch of makeup in the past month, I would say, since my last Makeup Empties video, and so if you're looking for some products and they're not here, that is why I was able to declutter them, or maybe even pan them. So, okay, the only one of these ones that I've used is this one. This is in the color 730. Doesn't say a name. So all I can show you is this one. I thought that I really liked this one, but it's a bit too cool toned for me. Super pretty, but yeah, on my eyes, I wish it was a little bit warmer. Pretty nice formula though. And then I just haven't reached for those other ones, but I really should. So at some future Pan Those Eyeshadows video, I will bring in some of those, or I'll have to declutter them because it's been too long that I haven't reached for them. Some of these are my Pan Those Eyeshadows. These 5 here. We've got 2 ColourPop Ready purple ones. Paradox and Cuteologist. I really enjoy both of these. This Tarte one in the color Speak Easy. Very pretty, but I don't know. I feel like this is nicer in the pan than on my eyes for some reason. This is one of my most reached for single eyeshadows in the color, all right, no color, but it's this rose gold color. Very pretty. And then this one from Wet n Wild. There we go. Glittery. I just don't have anything else like it. So I think it's handy to keep something like that. And I used this just the other day as almost like a highlight. Like I just put a bit of this on my cheekbones and on my collarbone. So it's handy to have for occasions like that. Got this e.l.f. eyeshadow. This is just a single in the color Golden. Have I opened this? Oh, I have. Yeah. This is nice. It's a bit too cool tone for me as well, but it's a nice shimmer for sure. I've got this Pixie one. This was a present. I don't think I would have picked out something this dark for me. It's an interesting color because it's like almost greeny. It's got like an olive undertone, but it's just so dark. See that? And shimmery. I can really only use this as an eyeliner, and I just don't use eyeshadow as eyeliner ever. So that's why I don't reach for it. Look how messy it is around there. I don't know why that is. This is in the color number 12, Gilded Olive. And then I've got these two Topshop eyeshadows. This is the same issue. I never reach for them because they're so dark. So I could use them as eyeliner, but I'm trying to use up my eyeliners. This one is olivey and this one is pretty much straight black. I really do like the packaging. It feels very like functional and easy. Oh, still got those on there. Those are pretty cheap. But yeah, just don't reach for them. So those are my single eyeshadows. Let me spread them out a bit more. There we go. It's getting darker and darker out there. I'm really sorry about that. But here is my lip balm collection. Let's start with the most recent. This is from NARS. This was in the Sephora birthday gift, although I got it secondhand from Buns. I feel like I should say I am cruelty free because I haven't stated that at all. If you see anything that's not cruelty free, it's either because A, I purchased it before my no-buy. I was not cruelty free before my no-buy, or I obtained it secondhand. And I'm pretty strict with what I accept secondhand. I only accept it if it's brand new. Like this was still in the packaging, had never been touched. Okay, that's so weird. The other part of the Sephora birthday gift was the NARS bronzer, and I have not found that while looking through my whole collection. So obviously I have that. That should have been included in my bronzers, but I don't know where that is. There's also a lipstick I'm missing, just so you know. But this was inevitable. Then we've got this Burt's Bees one. I used to love Burt's Bees. This is in Watermelon. This is a bit tingly actually. I don't love this one, but it's nice to have a lip balm with a bit of color. I guess most of these have some color, but I like that a bit more. This is from EOS. I had another one that I completely finished from EOS, but this is the Peppermint. It's like a holiday edition. I really, really like it. I've gotten a decent amount of progress on that one. This is probably my favorite lip balm. This one or the NARS one, I would say. This was in a set of 3 for my friend, so I actually have 2 more. I don't have them here. I think they're at my parents'. This is the one in my daily makeup bag, so I'm just trying to get a lot of use out of this. I'm not sure what the brand is. It's kind of rubbed off, as you can see there. Yeah. Got these 2 baby lips. Oh my god, do you remember when baby lips were a thing? I think I've had them that long, but I haven't had them open for that long. I've probably had these open for 2 or 3 years, and they're perfectly fine. I have panned a number of baby lips, so if I felt up to it, I would embark on that journey, but I don't really feel the need to do that right now. I'm fine with having 2. I think I have a couple more that are unopened, but yeah, that's another thing. I keep some makeup at my parents' place. Like there actually is more makeup than here, but all of that stuff is unopened and probably will be decluttered. That's why I haven't brought it here. This is the e.l.f. Conditioning Lip Balm SPF 15. This is one of the oldest products in my collection, and yet I have not gotten a lot of use out of it because I don't like sticking my fingers into lip balms. I prefer just rubbing it all over my lips, so that makes that one a bit difficult to use. This is in Mellow Melon. There we go. There might be a couple more hiding some places, but these were the only ones I could find around my place. Okay, lip liners. Here we go. So I've got 2 red ones. This is from NYX. It is in the color Hot Red. This is from Topshop, I believe. I'm not sure what color it is. I thought that this had dried out, but I actually sharpened it enough that I was able to get it to work again, but it's kind of dry, so that might be going soon. But this is one of my all-time favorites for sure. And you can see that I have a lot of these NYX lip liners. Let's do the dark ones next. So we've got Blackberry. I use this when I'm using a really, really dark color on my lips. Not that I have too many of those. Then Auburn, and then Deep Purple. These two ones are pretty similar. This one is a bit deeper. I just love NYX lip liners. I like that you can sharpen them, so it's like more eco-friendly. It's just a pencil, and I just find the formula is great. This one is from Kiko. I bought this to wear with a very specific lipstick, which I don't wear that much because I find that it kind of fades off, but I do like this color. It is unique in my collection for sure. I just find it doesn't wear the best. The color 536. Then we've got two kind of hot pink colors. One from Topshop and one from Annabelle. I used to have a lot of hot pink lips. I'm slowly decluttering them. That one doesn't seem like it's super hot pink, but it really is. So I don't reach for that one a lot, as you can see. You can kind of tell from like the length of all of these, to be honest. Look at those red ones there. But part of that is because I sharpened so much of that. This is Peekaboo Neutral. This is one of my all-time favorites. It's just so natural. I love it. This one is also very neutral. It's just a sample, but it's lasted me forever, and it's just a perfect color on my lips, especially with my Charlotte Tilbury JK Magic lipstick. So I'm really happy with those neutrals. And yeah, I mean, it's a pretty minimal lip liner collection, but I feel like I get good use out of all of those. Okay, I fully acknowledge that I have way too many eyeliners. I don't even use eyeliner that much, but let's try to go through them. I got these as a 4-pack, I think from Winners. These are the Urban Decay double-ended. I love these, probably the best quality eyeliners in my collection, and I have a variety of colors. There's a teal there, there's some purples, browns, blacks, so I definitely get the most use out of these 4. Then I have this nude one. This is the Wonder Pencil. I used to wear this in my waterline a lot, and now I don't reach for this kind of color. I don't really like the look of a lighter color in the waterline anymore, so I just haven't reached for that in a while. Oh shoot, I forgot. This is a lip liner. This was in the wrong location. This is another nude. Pretty similar to those other two, but I do get some use out of it. Just like nudes a lot, as you can see. Got this Nude Sticks one. This is an eyeliner slash eyeshadow. Really pretty. I like that a lot. This is probably dried out. I haven't reached for it in a while. Yeah, can you see that? How it's like separated from the sides? I used to really like this kind of waxy formula, but I just find it more work, honestly, when you have to use like another implement or tool rather than just the product itself. So that's why I haven't reached for it in ages. Let's pull out the liquid liners because I only have a couple of those. This one is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. No idea if this is still liquidy. I've had it open for a while. I find it to be a bit much. I wish that oh my god. Do you see that? Wow. Okay, I think that it's time to get rid of this, or I could try to revive it, I suppose. Whew, I guess I haven't opened that in a while. Oh, this might be my next declutter video. Then we've got these two eyeliners. This is from KVD. This used to be my favorite, but I think it's kind of drying out a little bit. Can you see that? I did find this to be really good though. And then this one is from e.l.f. This one is also kind of messed up. Do you see that? Oh my god, I'm not working with great eyeliners. It's a really strong line, but it's just very thick, so I have to be really careful with that one. Y'all, it's been over 2 hours since I started filming. Holy cow. Okay, let's do some different colors. We have this cream and purple one. I used to wear this all the time in my inner corner. I think it's a bit dried up now. It's kind of gray there, but used to be my favorite. And this side is purple. I also used to wear this a lot, but I don't wear purples anymore. Oh, can you see that? It looks kind of like moldy almost. Oof, I need to give this another look for sure. And this is also a purple one. I used to love purple. I used to have way more purple eyeliners. It's kind of hard to tell. It looks black there, but it's definitely purple. There you go, see that? Also, what the heck is this? I just noticed this. It's like fully broken? Okay, questionable. Where's this from? This is Wet n Wild. I have a couple of these like NYC or Wet n Wild ones that I think I just randomly picked up when I was like, oh, I need a black liner, but I have so many of them and they're not great quality, so I definitely regret purchasing all of these. Not much to say on that. This was a sample, I believe, or maybe the birthday gift from Sephora. I think it's kind of dried up now, so I should either sharpen that or get rid of it. As you can see, I kind of neglect certain areas of my makeup collection, and I just don't I don't even bother to figure out if I should declutter them or not, because I just don't find them that interesting. This one used to be one of my favorites. I've had this for probably too long, but it's just a good quality black liner. I think this is Ulta brand. Don't quote me on that. This one I also used to love, and I like that there is this like shader bit on the other side. Yeah, just a good black one. I think we talked about, this is another brown one. This came in a kit, and that kit I had for a long time, so this should probably be decluttered. I don't know if I've ever touched that. Then I've got a couple of brown ones, Wet n Wild, and it's probably Revlon? I don't know, it's rubbed off. CoverGirl maybe? Y'all, I'm not excited about eyeliner, as you can see. I put on whatever, because I have so many options. And a final black one, which I discovered recently by trying out old products that I don't like anymore, is really good, and I really enjoy this one. But there we go. Plus this, those are my eyeliners. Whew. Okay, final category now. No. Oh my god. How did I ever accumulate this much? What the heck? I'm so sorry. 2 products fell literally like behind there, so I'm gonna have to go fetch those after. I can't get in there without like shifting everything around and moving this whole dresser, so I can't do that right now. I'm really sorry. I'll have to do that afterwards. How did I accumulate? I don't think I've seen them all here together like this, but I feel like I have a comparable lip collection to my mascara collection, if not more, which is astonishing because I'm not even that passionate about lips, you know? Like, this is just strange. So let's just give it a count, okay? Let's do that. Okay, we have 42. 42, oh, plus those 2 that fell behind, plus all of my lip balms. This is something I really, really need to get down next year. I want to be just below 40, okay? That's gonna be the goal. Some of these, actually a lot of these have been presents. I think that's the problem here. Okay, there's not gonna be much rhyme or reason to this, so let's just get started. This section here, I think these were presents, or these were like super on sale at some point, so I just got a whole bunch of them. This needs to be dealt with next year. I have already panned one entirely, and I think I'm partway to panning another one. I'm like halfway down. Like, you can see, most of them I've never touched. Some of them I haven't even taken out of the packaging. I think it's this one. Yeah, so this one I've panned like half of it. Next year I want to finish or declutter at least 2 more of these. Good formula, but I don't like how they look, and maybe that's like not that important, but that's just how I feel. Okay, some more new ones. This is a Tarte one. I finished the birthday gift one, like the mini, so I got this one, and I actually have never tried it. It's in the color Rave. I don't think that was the original birthday color. I'm sure I will love this, but I just feel like I need to deal with my other ones before I move on to new ones. These are 2 ColourPop ones. Honestly, I kind of feel like I have used these before, even though they're in the packaging. I'm just weird like that. LAX and Trap. These are some of my only liquid lipsticks. I actually don't have that many. I've got this other ColourPop one, which I really, really enjoy. I've worn that in videos before. And this one from Stila, which is a similar color, although a bit lighter. I really enjoy that formula as well. And then I've got these 3, actually 4 from NYX, but one took a jump behind the dresser there. I'm definitely not gonna swatch all of these. Yeah, so a nice variety of colors there, although I think I bought these 3 in a set and I really never reached for any of them, so kind of regret that. I've talked about that before on my channel. Oh my god, I don't know how to arrange these at all. Okay, let's talk about some glosses because I only have 2. This is from La Senza. Don't really know why I've kept this, but here we are. It's one of my only glosses, and then this one is from Stila. This is my only other gloss. I've decluttered a lot of glosses because glosses are not for me, but these ones are fine. I feel like I need to have at least one lip gloss. This one is from Revlon. This is too bright for my lips and should probably be decluttered at some point, but it's good to have at least a couple of bright pink lips. That's how I feel right now. Maybe I'll feel differently in the future. All three of these are very bright. I've got quite a few of those Revlon ones, but this is actually kind of a gloss. It's a weird product. I don't reach for this very much. Let's do some Misk Other Things now. This is from Kiko. This isn't even good anymore. I just like it, so I've kept it, kind of like that Stila highlight, which is dumb, I know, but maybe on my next move I will declutter that. These are some more of these Revlon lip butters. I used to love these, so I bought quite a few. I think I've since decluttered a couple more. These are in the shades Wild Watermelon and Red Velvet. I've got two of these. These are the Revlon Ultra HD Vinyl Lip Polishes. I really like these. They're super dark. This one's glossy, this one is matte. They're showing up really dark on camera. This one I'm probably pretty close to finishing, so I should just like commit and finish it, but I really like it, and this has kind of come back into style now. A lot of people are buying them again. It's just a perfect lip color for me, and I feel like I don't have that many like neutrals or light pinks, so that's why I have been reticent to finish it. Let's move on to the second row now. This is a Revlon lip cushion. Haven't gotten a ton of use out of that. It's kind of balmy, which is a bit strange. I expect it to be more like lipstick, I guess, but I kind of like that. This is double-ended. This was a present. One side has dried up. This is a lip liner side. You can see it's kind of a mess. This side is actually really nice. I really like it, but it's a bit orangey, which is different from my other red lipsticks, which is kind of nice. This was the lipstick I was talking about that only goes with that one lip liner. See, it's kind of a unique color. I don't have anything like this, but it doesn't wear super well. This is actually a liquid lipstick as well. This is from Lancome. This was a present as well. I didn't realize how many presents I had. Oh, yeah, it's in the other side. I like that color a lot on me. It's nice. Okay, we've got the lipsticks left now. So I'm just going to show you a couple of reds. This is from NYX. This is from MAC. I definitely like the MAC one better. It's a bit lighter. This is Ruby Woo, one of my all-time favorites. This looks kind of destroyed, but it's still nice. It's kind of minty, which is interesting. This is my only light pink lipstick. It is Julianne's Nude. I like the packaging a lot, but it's a little bit too hot pink. It doesn't even show up hot pink here, but on my lips. I wish it was a bit more nude and a bit less pink, but I keep that for variety. This one is one of the only coral lipsticks I've kept just because I don't like bright lips anymore. You can see those two are kind of similar. This one's just a bit brighter. These are two of my favorites. They're just so pretty. This is from YSL. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. There's just something to be said for pretty lipsticks, like pretty packaging. So stunning. I've got two more Revlon lipsticks. This is in the color Black Cherry and Red Rules the World. I really enjoy both of these. Black Cherry used to be like a cult favorite, and this one I have engraved with my name on it. I think this was a Revlon pop-up. Both of these are really nice. I really like the Revlon formula, as you can tell by all of my Revlon lip products. Too bad they're not cruelty-free. Hopefully one day. This is my other coral color. This is the Kate Moss collection from Rimmel. Again, very bright. Too much for me. And last two. This is the Bite lipstick. This was a Sephora gift. I have the other one as well, except for I can't find it right now, but I really like this color. I actually think I've only worn this once or twice. And this, I think, was also a Sephora gift. This was a NARS one from quite a few years ago, but I still love it. It's a darker red. It's really nice on me. Oh my god. There we go. Look what else I found. The NARS bronzer I couldn't find earlier. So I have one more bronzer than I thought. Oh well, I do like this one. Okay, these are the 2 lip products that fell behind. So this was the other NARS lip birthday gift. This is the only NYX lippy that I actually use. This is a good color for me. This had also fallen, which I had completely forgotten about. This is one of my favorite mascaras. This is from Tarte. It's a really good one, waterproof. And this is a liquid liner, but it is silvery. So I don't have anything else like this. I don't really like silver eyeliner or eyeshadow, but I figure I might as well keep this because I don't have anything else like it. So hopefully that's all I forgot. We made it through. What did you think? Was it bigger than you expected? Was it smaller than you expected? Was it exactly what you expected? I don't know. I do feel like I've shown most of my collection in other videos. So people who watch me, I feel like you're already pretty familiar with my collection, but maybe there were some surprises. This is already going to be a very long video, I'm sure, so I don't need to say too much else, but I do quickly want to say a book that I've been reading lately. Okay, this is the 4th book in a series, and I've read all of them this year, but I haven't talked about any of them on my channel because it's not a great series. But I'm reading the 4th Bridgerton book. I was obsessed with the Bridgerton show. It has a lot of issues, but I'm in love with the music. Chris Bauer is like one of my favorite film composers now, and I'm in love with the musical. If you didn't know, there is a fan-made Bridgerton musical. The songs are on Spotify and everything. It's brilliant, absolutely amazing. And I've slowly been reading all of the books. I'm on the 4th now. The books are, like, funnily enough, the least good aspect of Bridgerton. I would say, like, the music from the show is the best, and then the fan-made musical, and then the show, and then the books. And the books are what started it all, but I kind of love that because it shows you just like what can come of a work of art, you know? It can inspire, I don't want to say like greatness, but it can inspire so many other things and so many other works, even if the work itself is not that great. So yeah, the books are not great romance books. I don't read too much romance, but even as romance goes, not great. Enjoyable, fun to read, sure, but not great. That's all I will say about that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was everything that you expected, everything that you had hoped, and I will talk to you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.